We've just turned down 16 combined efforts from Manchester City, Arsenal and Man United to try and get Nino. Unfortunately, Maudstead, he's still here, but we've got to see what he does in the summer. Yeah, the transfer window is closed. We're unbeaten. Only one small blip in a draw against Everton. But Sturm Graz coming up today and Crystal Palace, who are a top 4 team. We're top of the table on 13 points. Everything's looking nice and rosy. But unfortunately, like I said, there was a bit of a blip with player-wise. Yeah, Maudstead, we've had to promise him that, I don't know if it says it here anywhere. It's clauses and stuff. I don't know if it says it anywhere, but I guess it's here somewhere. But Arsenal came in for him. Oh, there it is. Look, I've just seen it. Wait for the club's talented youngsters to develop and integrate them into the first team squad. So it hopefully means that we will still get him at the end of the season. Nino, there was so much interest. Man City is still there. We had £70 million offers, but I'm not willing to get... Look at him. I'm not selling him. I am not selling him. He's so good. He's so good. It's a team today to play against Sturm Graz. Santos in goal. Nino, Banks, Koulibaly and Pankert. Decat and Bouhaddi in midfield. Fatawu and Ender, who was the actual player of the month as well. Agahawa and Maudstead up top. We've also got a couple of unhappy people because we couldn't register them for the squad. Bit of a nightmare, but you know, it's one of those that you just got to suck it and see, really. We have got some youngsters that are coming through that we're able to put on the bench to pad the bench out, but not ideal. Yeah. Evans, Lafee, King, Nuruddini, none of them. Couldn't pick any of them. Risini's got on the bench as well. Need him there just in case. Right, we're favourites for a reason. Make sure you're left in no doubt the reason why. Here we are, Europa League football. This is what it's all about. When we're at the stage we're at. It would have been all nice if we could have actually been Champions League football, but this is the Europa League and we want to win this blooming thing. So we are seeing this for the first time. It is nice to see. It's fantastic. Europa League. Is the music here? I don't know if I've got it on. Playing? Don't think so. Don't think I've got it on. Musics are off, aren't they? Oh hey, but here it is. Kickoff is upon us. UEFA Europa League. Let's win it. Come on, boys and girls. Let's show you what we can do against Sturm Graz today. Would be nice. It would be nice to put on a performance, show the world. Bouhaddi's had a man of the match or two as well lately. That's been good. We had the Carabao Cup. We destroyed Birmingham with a completely changed 11. So we're probably going to go with that unless we get to the final. Then we'll have all these boys out because no doubt about it, when you get through to the final stages, the other teams do strengthen up. So, come on, boys. I'm going to break them here. Just as I braided them. Santos to Banks. Banks does like to step in there. Fatawu. Samu to Fatawu. Bouhaddi. Decat. Lovely stuff. Maudstead. Ender. Around the corner to Pankert. Maudstead's in, and Maudstead scores. We just berated them.
Oh, James, what are you doing, son? Ender involved again. Round the corner to Pankert. Pankert to Maudstead. Lovely turn. And lovely finish. Beautiful.
It's 1-0. Guess they just needed a bit of a kick up the backside. They are all a little bit disgruntled now. Maybe go a bit more attacking for a minute as well. Ender, down this left-hand side, whips the ball in. off the head of Samu. Samu trying to get the ball back. Goalkeeper gets it clear. Panker wins the ball beautifully. Ender to Maudstead. Maudstead pulls it back. Ender now to Buadi. Oh, he's going to be so good.
He is going to be so good. That boy, once he gets used to everything, it is going to be unbelievable. Ender rolls it over to Buadi, who just opens his body up. What a finish, son.
It is a goal and a half, and that's what we're expecting from him. He just needs to up that game, because he's in there as a midfield playmaker, I think it is. So hopefully that means he will get on the ball a bit more. The cat just in there as a DM, just holding things. So good. So good. Who else is in it from English football? I was just thinking about that then. Nino showing no signs of the fact that we've turned down 16 different offers. Fatawu. Nino, lovely stuff to Fatawu, the captain. Whips it into the far post and Maudstead makes it 3-0 on half-time.
Lovely stuff. I tell you, it's just been a joy to watch. This team in motion is just unreal. Fatawu to Maudstead. Having those two big boys is fantastic.
Yes, that will do nicely. Half-time here, 3-0. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going, please. Samu winning the ball. Yeah, we also had to send Sirac on another 48-week English course because he wasn't learning it. Who is the other English team then? Spurs. Spurs are here, look. Is that it? Just us and Spurs? Really? Right, changes made. Leone, Reese, Solis, Priisek and Smith onto the pitch. Give everyone a nice little bit of a run. Give Reese a run in Europe. It's just nice to get him back on into European football and all that. The youngster. Blood these boys, I tell you. Yeah, Smith scored 2 in the Carabao Cup as well. He's had a nice little start to this season. Nino, Priisek, Samu now. Nino. Out to Fatawu. Fatawu. Rolls it in to Samu. Samu. Can he get the ball across? He can. Fatawu. 4-0.
I tell you what, it's just a little bit easy, isn't it? It is a bit easy. I want Smith to start scoring goals in the Premier League and Europe as well. It would be great to see. Fatawu opens his body up. It's a beautiful finish.
That'll do nicely though. 4-0 to the good. Highlight should have ended. Why were they just wandering back? They're having an argument, them pair. Oh, lovely stuff. 2 centre-halves having a bit of a set to. Moaning and whinging. They are in though. 4-1 would not be... Well, Seedy, don't know why he's running off like a hare, but they have had 8 shots. 5 on target here, so it's not like it's been anything weird going on. The fact that they have deserved a goal, I suppose. Ball is away. And it's Sturmgratz again. Nino heads the ball. Solis to Reese. Leone to Banks. Rolls it out to Nino. Nino finds Priisek. Smith. Smith. Oh, that nearly went in. I'm not quite sure what happened then. But that nearly went in. Somehow. Very weird. Very, very weird indeed. Now, coming up to full-time whistle, 4-1 will do nicely. Not the best of performances, but at least the strikers are looking good. And Ender's having another cracker out there. Even Smith on a 6.7. Too bad. Priisek. Priisek whips it in to the far post. Smith picks it up and puts it back in. My goodness me. That boy, he's got something about him, hasn't he? Beautiful stuff. Well, more money in the bank. Lovely stuff. Maudstead picks up man of the match. Now, We're off to Palace. Well. Fatawu wanted by Juventus. Ender wanted by Barcelona. Not a chance. No changes. Palace? Let's go and sort them out. Got where you left off last time out. There's always the call. It's always the call. Right. That's what we want to do. We need to just up our game again. European football, no hangover. That's the key here. Because if we have a hangover from European football, that is not going to be good. 10 minutes in, one shot apiece. Fatawu with the corner. Come on, Koulibaly, get your head on it, son. Ender now to the byline, picks out the ball. Mordstead hits the post. Pankert still got the ball rolling. Digs out the cross again. Ender's there. No. Nino loses the ball. Nketiah for Palace coming forward. Thankfully, the highlight ends. Brighton have beaten Man City 4-2. Spurs have lost 1-0. This is I did say a few episodes ago, episode before, it's hard work sometimes concentrating for long times of the day. But if everyone else could have a bit of a slow season, we can step in, maybe this is the season. Samu, that was a big chance. Now, as it stands at the moment, I just realised as well, Ender, he still can't speak more than basic English. We've had to send him on another course to try and sort out his English. So these boys, they're out there playing, and they're just playing football for the fun of it because they don't understand a blooming word that's going on. What's basic English? Mordstead to Samu. Good enough, boys, not good enough. There we go. The cat to Fatawu. That is better.
That is better indeed. The cat wins the ball. Gets that big noggin on it. Into Fatawu. One touch. Spots the keeper. And just he isn't set. He hits it nice and early. It's beautiful.
Lovely stuff. 1-0 to the good. Now, let's keep this going, please. Oh, Santos. We don't see a lot of him now because we've got such a great attack. It's not a matter of all guns blazing and all that lot with us that way. Because we've got such a great attack now, you don't see the goalkeeper pulling off saves like we used to. It's 2-0.
Oh, from back to front, clinical. It just said clinical, and it was clinical. Other than Fatawu's couple of touches, there was literally, one-touch football right up from the back. Unbelievable stuff.
Yes, that is more like it. What a goal. 2 in 2 minutes. And it means that we're 4 points clear at the top of the table. Liverpool second, Newcastle, Arsenal, Chelsea, Brentford, Crystal Palace, Spurs. Yeah. Unreal. And Fatawu is pulling strings. He is pulling strings out there. Penalty. It's a penalty now. It's gone to VAR. I'm not quite sure. Was it a push? They're saying push. He's reviewing the instant. We can't see what the hell's going on. It's just like normal VAR here, look. Penalty has been awarded. We don't know what for, though. Just like normal football, look. Is that Mordstead? Mordstead's on the penalties. Well, it should be Samu.
But it's a great penalty. Beautiful stuff. Lovely penalty by Mordstead. Have some of that. Thank you very much.
Yes, I forgot. Bob does the penalties now, doesn't he? 3-0 to the good at half-time. Blow them away again. It is a blowing away season so far. Thanks to Fatawu. Buadi. Just keeping the ball rolling. Thanks. Koulibaly. Goes back to Santos. Just to keep him involved. He's bored back there. Buadi. Lovely stuff. Fatawu brings it down beautifully. Nino's gone ahead of him. Buadi. Back to Nino. Just keeping the ball, look. Come on, that's it. Out to Pankert now. Pankert to Ender. He's got a bit bored out there. So bored he's lost a blooming ball. Pankert down to Buadi. He's world class. He just keeps it nice and simple. Fatawu going all the way, but you can't do that, son. You can't be that greedy all the time. Just not acceptable. Van Voort to Riyadh. Come on, let's have this ball back. Nice and simple. Don't run through our midfield. Palace. Pankert. A good old-fashioned Stuart Pearce just smashed it away then. Wasn't happy with the fact that they were trying to make inroads down that side, and he's done it again. Look, he's just done it again. Oh, Pankert, he is Stuart Pearce. No nonsense, no messing around, just gets it clear. Adam Wharton trying to score, but not this time. Right. Do we give everyone a little bit longer today? Maybe. 3-0 to the good. I don't think we're going to blow this one, especially if they're going to be messing around like they are back there. But they have managed to play themselves out. Cunha. Etche. Oh my goodness me, he's had a pop. What a goal it would have been. Yeah, maybe, but no. No thank you. 5 early changes made. Sirac, Priisek, Adingra, Ortega and Smith onto the pitch. Yes, come on. Let's give these boys a bit of a run up top again. Ortega, he's got so much potential. Sirac, Koulibaly to Banks, stepping in again. Gives it to Ortega. Lovely football. Adingra to the byline. Comes back. Can he get the cross in? He can to Ortega. But it says can't direct it goalwards. Should have scored. It looked like it was a corner, but maybe not. Shout of praise. Well done, boys. 3-0. 4 points clear. Nino steps in. Gets done, though. Ramsey coming down that left-hand side. Gomez to Greaves. Jimmy Greaves out there. Jay Greaves, but... And for the younger listeners, you probably don't know who Jimmy Greaves is. He was a Spurs player. Oh, and they've scored. That's not what we was anticipating today. Not at all. Balanced mentality. A shout of calm yourselves down. Not good enough. Not good enough there. Not happy with that at all. Smith on a 6-6 and Ortega on a 6-5. Whether we maybe shouldn't do both of them like that, I don't know. Nino to Banks. Banks now. Goes back to Santos. Santos to Koulibaly. Into Priisek. Lovely football. Ender now rolls it back in, but that's not good enough. 2 of them. That's offside. What a save by Santos anyway, but that should have been offside. Ollie Watkins up front for them. Not really what was expecting this last half an hour of football. But then again, I suppose if you make changes, you've got to pay the consequences. But we have had 25 shots and they've had 14. 25 shots. That is ridiculous. We are certainly doing well in the old shot count at the moment, but not scoring enough goals again. 3 goals is Watkins caught offside, miles off, I would say. Ortega, Adingra. Can he get it to Smith? Just give Smith his Premier League goal for God's sake. Nino, Banks rolls it to Koulibaly finds Ender on his bike. Here he goes. He's rolling in. Smith just past the post. Oh my word, that was so close. Couple of minutes to go and we're at the end of the game. And it's another 3 points. We are just flying in this Premier League. Keep it going, just don't get complacent. Fulham turned dominance into victory. Fatawu man of the match again. Captain fantastic out there. 8 games unbeaten. Now schedule wise and all that sort of thing, think probably going to play through it. I'm not too worried about the Carabao Cup. I don't know. We'll see how far we go. But thank you very much for watching, boys and girls. Yes, we are going to play through a bit because we're not going to hang around too much this season. We want to try and get through some games, see where we can start building on for this Premier League and Europa League challenge. See you next time. Goodbye.